Good morning. How the hell is everyone? So, today I'm gonna bring you through what I eat in a day at the moment. I'd like to say I've just started my masking, just into the first week now, and my calories have just gone up yesterday. So, 2 high days, 2,600 calories, and then on the other days, just up to 2,200 at the moment. And the reason that they are still quite low is because we're building up. I didn't want to shoot them all the way up. I had this discussion with my coach in the past. What's happened is I've pulled my food up too quick, and it's just flown completely up. So yeah, extremely icy this morning. I nearly slipped on my ass and tore a hamstring. So, but yeah, I'm gonna bring you along today for what I eat. So I've just done my training session now because I like to train first thing. So I've done a pull session, and I'm just gonna have a coffee, then go home, start some work, and I'll take you through exactly what I'm gonna be eating today. And the thing is, as well, I eat the same thing every day, and 3 of my meals are exactly the same meals as well. Right, back home after the gym, after the coffee, back at my desk. Well, my office is absolutely freezing this morning because it is a converted garage. I've got a little gym set up and that in there, but it's very cold in there this morning. So I'm working from the kitchen table today. So first meal that I have after training, as my calories go up, I'll probably be having something before training as well. But the reason I don't at the moment is optimally, you know what I mean, I probably should, but because I like to train that early, what I do is I have my largest meal before bed, and then, like I say, the fuel, if you will, from that gets used for the workout, and then I have something nice and easy straight after a workout. So these Grenade protein shakes, 25 grams, just got them off Amazon, 8 for like £11. Probably works out cheaper than actually getting a tub of protein, and then 5 caramel Snacker Jacks as well. So like I say, there's a bit of sugar in them, but obviously, because like I say, it's straight after training. Yeah, so we'll have them. Got to do some work. Got quite a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Quite a bit of content and modules and bits to build for the Refuel, Rebuild and Reignite program that is going to be launching towards the end of this month. So a little bit of an exclusive there. It's the program that I've been running for 4 years now, and it's a launch pad for a lot of my best clients who have come through that. So really push for the fat loss, and then and then they get their individual one-to-one plans from there as well. So anyway, I'm gonna get this food down, jump into this work, and then I'll jump back on at lunchtime when I have my next meal, which is the same meal that I have 3 more times today. Bit of a spoiler, apart from the last meal where I have some more fats as well, but I'll go through that later on. Right, it is now time to start prepping a bit of food. So the first thing I always do, because I've actually run out of chicken in my box, is I cut up my chicken into smaller chunks so I can put it in there. So when I'm weighing it, it's nice and easy, nice and quick. I'm not having to fuck about, I'm not having to piss around. I can just put it out, weigh it in, and then, like I say, chuck it in one of these bad boys and into the air fryer we go. And that's what I tend to do as well. And have it with potatoes, chicken and potatoes. I have this meal usually like 3 times a day. Chicken, potatoes, put a little bit of mozzarella cheese on, bit of mustard, bit of tomato sauce, absolutely lovely. So I'm gonna cut these bits of chicken up now. So here we go. I'm gonna shut up and cut this. Right, so there you have it. That's my chicken that will last me probably 3 days, all cut up. It took me 2 minutes to cut it all up. So now it's going to be nice and easy to prep. I can just weigh it out, put it in the air fryer, 20 minutes, which is probably longer than it needs to be, but I like to make sure my chicken's done right through because I've had food poisoning before, and it just makes it nice and easy. So that is the chicken all done and prepped. Right, so meal number 2 of the day. Like I say, we've just prepped the chicken. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to weigh out 100 grams of chicken. Gives me around about 33 grams of protein, 35 grams of protein. So, like I say, all pre-cut, so it's nice and easy. Bosh, 101. I have a sneaky extra gram of chicken. So that's the chicken done there. Let me just wash my hands. Again, make sure you wash your hands when you are handling chicken, because the shits that you get if you don't are very, very rough. Yeah, food poisoning from chicken once. It was a very bad couple of weeks. So let me just tap this screen because it's saying subject lost. It's good this camera, like, follows you around. You know, it's just too exciting for me. I think it's actually lost me again now, so I'm praising it, but I think the tracking thing's lost me now. So try to track it on my shoulder so you can move with it. So anyway, that's the chicken done. So this is what I have with my last 3 meals. So I have 100 grams of chicken, and then I have 350 grams of potatoes for my carbohydrates. It's also high in fibre as well, so I'm shitting nice and regularly. And then what I'll do as well is I'll put a couple of slices of like the Dairy mozzarella slices on, mustard, yellow mustard, and ketchup zero. So nice and, you know, low in calories, low in sugar. The thing is, like I say, I'm in a mass gain, so a little bit of sauce for the flavour. It's going to make this more palatable because, like I say, over time, the main thing that's going to be going up is going to be my carbohydrates. So it's going to be the potatoes that are really going to get ramped up. So on my higher days now, I'm having half a kilo of potatoes with each meal. So if they were dry, they would be fucking hard work to eat. So anyway, 350 grams of potatoes. And the thing is as well, we always talk about volume. Like, you'll be surprised just how much volume you get out of this amount of potatoes. So like I say, I'll cut these up and then I'll show you. Right, so there we go. The chicken, potatoes, and the greatest invention to man, the air fryer. So I'll stick them in there and get that set up, and then I'll show you what they look like on the other side. Right, there we go. So potatoes all done. Throw the chicken on. In fact, I don't put the chicken on yet. What I do is get 2 of these. This is what makes it extra tasty. Stick them on top of the potatoes. And then what I do is put the chicken on top of them, because then it melts the cheese into the potatoes, and it's absolutely fucking delicious. Right, now the important part. Yellow mustard, and they've got this ketchup zero you can get from Heinz now, so we stick these on top, and away we go. Let's eat. That is the meal. Look how delicious that looks. And tastes pretty good as well. So, let me finish this bite. This is the meal I'll have now. It's now 1 p.m. I'll have this again around between 4 and 5. And then I'll literally have the same again in the evening, around about 8 o'clock when I finish work. I put my laptop away and everything. But with that final meal, I'll also have 50 grams of cashew nuts as well to get the fats in there. That'll keep me satiated overnight. And also, like I said earlier in the video, it's going to help fuel my workout, which is usually in the morning. It's actually a rest day tomorrow, so I'm not training in the morning. But usually I will be training in the morning. So I'm not going to show you the next 3 meals because there's no point. It's literally this. And I also have a greens powder in the morning as well, if people are wondering where the vegetables are and bits like that as well, because I like to just have the greens powder rather than making a load of vegetables. So that's what I have. I am going to put the macros for the day on the screen now. And like I say, because we're in mass building, this is literally the first week of mass building, so this is going to really, really ramp up over the weeks and months to come. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, share, and yeah, tune in for the next one. Like I say, I'm gonna strive to make sure there's one of these coming out every single week, something different about what we have, what we've got going on. So thank you for watching, and we'll speak soon.